at least the enemies that you want to defeat, like 4, instead of like 6, 7. I lost count. Okay, I think these attacks are gonna be extremely annoying. And you can see my accuracy just drops through the garbage can now. I'm like 6 levels lower and my accuracy is just garbage. I'm gonna probably, Kensuke is not gonna, like Kensuke is a support, he will do the, he will heal Naruko, which means enemies gonna go aggro to him, which is pretty nice. And then I'm gonna just do shields. I'm probably not gonna be able to hit the boss with MC, which concerns me, but let's see, let us see. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see what this is. It's a counter. Do I get the attack? I should refresh buffs now. I can't get. Oh, this is gonna cause a risk break, which I'd rather avoid, but I can't really. Slowly regain SP over time. Okay, Naruko, do your thing. That's like 97%. That's. Oh god. Okay, cool. Evasion down. Evasion down. No. Okay. That's. I have to. Like it's. I'm having less accuracy. I can like change equipment if it's gonna be an issue. No, beam of emotion. No. Beam of emotion is a really bad skill because for the enemy to use, because you know it's worse for me because you know if it hits it's actually kind of terrible. As you can see, this is like a beam like kind of like a murder beam that like just murders everything it touches. So okay, I'm gonna provoke and see if Naruko can hit the. Okay, provoke. And then I'm gonna see if Naruko can hit. I'm gonna hit this, because this is gonna. Yeah, this attack misses if enemy is like on the ground. 69 hit rate, nice. Beam of emotion again. Hopefully I can counter this time. Provoke again and shield. I'm sorry that for any Kensuke fans that Kensuke's not doing much, but he really needs to just focus on this, so that like my other party members don't get like murdered. Kensuke can tank hits, like party members can't, especially not Naruko. That was very scary actually. Oh my god, no. Okay, can I hit this? Can I hit this with the ultimate? I can. If I time this. And if it hits. So I'm gambling on this. Hold on. Okay, cool. I'm gambling on this. Good. Thank you. What a wonderful game, am I right, guys? What a wonderfully chill and relaxing game with beautiful music. I'm like, nothing is going wrong, everything is fine. I'm definitely not panicking. Definitely not stressed out of my mind. Oh God. You know, that's why Kensuke does the need Kotonotsu. Okay. That's okay, hate cannon, that's fine. Like even with the limited like attacks that the enemies do, it's a plenty of plenty of things to juggle. And I'm really sad that the remake just made this even worse. By it like gave you the attacks and stuff, but you know you can just like be happy with like the first one. I'm spamming that over and over. I'm so glad that Kensuke provoked. Because if this hits MC, it's basically. Okay, heal. Kensuke, heal yourself. Thankfully, like healing is not affected by. Healing is not affected by barriers, so the character can be wherever and still will heal. That's one nice break in another really unforgiving game. But like I said, this game is, well, no, it's not like a ripoff, really. No. I mean, it has like a writer for Persona to like assist with that, but no, it's not a ripoff because it actually does. The battle system is different. It has some elements from Persona, but it's trying to be its own thing. I would argue this is like better than Persona in many ways. But like, it's not like a ripoff, because the ripoff would imply that, it does things worse, but it's not. It's like it's inspired by, because like the writer was like writing for Persona 2, but it's not like a ripoff. It actually has like a cool twist on the characters being high school students. Also, like, but you have some elements from it, like, the bonding events. But yeah, it's not like a Persona ripoff at all. Okay, that's one enemy down. Well, the aesthetic is like, I mean, you can make some arguments with this, but instead of like using demons, each person has their own like weapon that they use, and the aesthetic is like, I mean, yes, but this aesthetic is only true for this game. The remake doesn't really have that. Like, the remake is much more turn-based JRPG kind of this. Yeah, like the aesthetic is like that kind of like you know, over the top on purpose because it's trying to emulate the anime aesthetic for fighting. And you know, since Persona is also anime, that does like some of. I need to buff myself. Whoops. Like obviously, like you could technically make with every JRPG that has like, you know, that has like you know, in high school you can make some overlap. But you can like make everything like a Persona video if you really want, but you know. I like prefer this like to Persona to an extent because like both of them are distinct enough in the way they feel that I really like both. I don't really think that there's like a reason to just not like, you know, both. Not to mention that this game uses like very familiar mechanics in, you know, like in like a really, you know, like well mixed way, you know, like all of the mechanics that are there in this game you see in other games, but like, you know, the way that it just like gets them together, it's really interesting. Sometimes you just really don't need to reinvent the wheel to make a good game. Or even something that's trying to, you know, just use something familiar in like a new way. Oh my god, no, don't. Okay. Gensuke's probably gonna die. Because I don't think I can get hit in time. Yeah, Kensuke is dead. So I need to resurrect him. By the way, this game has no money or items. I should mention that. So you can't just toss an item and like, you know, heal a character, you have to use your heal. There's no money either, so there's no shops. Also something really unique that, you know, the sequel got rid of. Because why you need to be unique when you can be just like the other? And that's Naruto down. That's pretty impressive. I didn't expect this to be an assault rain. It's fine, I can't believe it. Another difference from Persona, or you know, if you want to put it that way, is that you have like infinite amount of like mana or MP, mana pool, magic points, whatever, however you want to call it, and you need to use it in like, you know, you need to refresh it periodically to like, you know, get your skills back. So that's also a really interesting mechanic in my opinion. Like mana, like, you know, MP is a resource that you have to, like, you don't have to manage as hard, but still there's a heavy level of management of when to refresh, how much attacks you're using, etc. And that would be bad. Anyway, cool. One more enemy and then it's gonna be a guardian and then the boss. If I don't beat it, so be it. This is pretty hard. Like the motif for this game are flowers. As you can see, every character has their own, like, you know, flowers somewhere. And I really like flowers, so this game really speaks to me. Please. Let me escape, I need to beat the enemy. Okay, cool. Fine. Okay, cool. Which one? Oh my god, not slash and burn. Like, oh my god, don't. Counter nice. Debuff. Like, even fights that, you know, say, oh yeah, this is a sure fight. I'm not really sure. Unless you are horrendously overleveled. Which, good luck with that. Unlike Persona, this game really doesn't give you a way to get like a really easy experience. When you can just, like, you know, get one specific enemy and get like multiple, like, you know, multiple like points and, like, you know, multiple XP points. Which is again something that the sequel went much closer to Persona, that I would possibly call it a Persona ripoff. Though there are still some differences, but like the sequel is much more closer to a, and the remake that's much more closer to a standard JRPG turn-based combat than this game is. Especially the sequel. Which is why I don't like it very much. Because I actually enjoy how this game is like unique, how it tries to set itself apart. Okay, Gensuke almost died, no big deal, everything's fine. I need to cast Provoking Endo, because I need to make sure that the enemy doesn't aggro onto my main character, which would be like very, very devastating. Like, since if you die, then there's no checkpoints. So you go back to the start of the dungeon, which not really great. I was waiting for with Naruko there because I didn't want the enemy to get like turn. Okay, I think if I'm correct, then there should be one more guardian, and finally we can see the boss. Which, okay, he comes down. I need this one, and I have to be pre-buff for the boss. Like, there's no way I'm not gonna be. Like the. Okay. Like, in my opinion, like I said, it's best to enjoy this game like when you are not over leveled. But once you are over leveled, you master the battle system everywhere. So like, you know, it's kind of like whatever, give or take. 69 hit rate, nice. Thanks. Okay, I need to make sure that I actually do. Gensuke's down, maybe? I don't know. We will see if he can. I think he can take it down. Okay. I'm gonna do one attack. Hopefully I don't get like. Oh, I got on a miss. That's really not. Like, on the surface, like, it just might seem that I'm just spamming like attacks, but I actually have to mix and match, like, as you can see, according to any given situation. And like like, you don't get many attacks, like, you know, but like, you know, the actual damaging attacks, but that's a little more than enough. Okay, cool. One more enemy, I think, then. Okay. I mean, I leveled up kind of hard, but let's see if the boss will. Let's see if the boss will be able to be hit. Like, this is very sneaky because you can see, oh, they are like, you know, kind of like easy to hit enemies. This is gonna be easy, and then the boss just hits you so hard. And if MC dies, then you know, then the run is over. Hold on, I need to make sure I don't want to aggro any enemies. So just, what did I say? Like, if I do this, this is gonna be an accomplishment. Look, you can see how long is this taking, and how dangerous this is. I'm really running out of the way to do commentary. I've commentated for like 12 hours now. Like, you can tell that I was excited for this game so much. Whereas, like, when I was like doing the filler run with the remake, with great disdain for the remake, only doing it to showcase people how awkward and unneeded and low quality the remake was, you can tell that I'm really happy that I can showcase, you know, something really, you know, something actually that actually tries. Void Sting. I'm gonna do the provoke. like, I mean, you pretty much have to do the provoke strat, because if you don't, then your enemy is gonna focus on MC, and MC is not as tanky as Kensuke, so he's gonna probably die, and if he dies, then that's over. Like, you know, you have to do this thing all over again, and we're gonna do that. Because that would take so much time. So, you know. Did the enemy get provoked, please? No, he didn't. He didn't. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah, so bad. Catastrophe is really bad. That's a continuous damaging loop. Kotono's probably dead. I would use the Astral, but they take so like. Kotono's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Good luck, Kotono. Hate this. Kotono, which aggroes the. I can't heal Kotono with herself, because then she's gonna like you know, then the enemy is gonna aggro onto her, and that's not what I want. Okay, let's just take it slow. God, look at my HP go. Look at my HP go. This is not good. This enemy is just so. I hate this enemy so much. Anyone that can do continuous attacks is like extreme, and I have defense around this. That's why I'm losing so much health. MC is important. MC is important. Like, I'm really just okay. Defense. Defense, okay. I need hit place, and hit this. Kensuke's gonna die. That's not good. It really sucks that this enemy doesn't have any attacks that you can actually dodge. Which means I have to take this slow. I can't really go near the enemy because there's gonna be. Oh god. I don't want Kensuke to die. Because Kensuke is my beautiful. He has the he has the defense debuff. That's quote unquote wonderful. Like, I might risk that just the healing with Kotono. I hope that Catastrophe Zone, like, oh my. He has 0 counterable attacks. 0. I just have to hope that I can windle. Okay, Kensuke. I don't want, like, you know, F. I need to go away and resurrect him Kensuke. Because without Kensuke I'm quite literally screwed. I will probably just like try to skedaddle from this fight if I need to. Like, any enemy that does like Doom Barrier is fine. Doom Barrier is actually the best attack the enemy could do. Because that means I can. Yeah, it is. It's and that's not even the main dish. Nice. That's not even the main dish. It gets so much worse. The boss I'm trying to beat is like basically as strong as every single one of those combined in a sheet of attack power. And the way that, like, imagine the fight with Wicked, but it's gonna be super annoying, like so much more annoying that like, you know, every single attack can kill you. Like, your only hope, if you really want to be it somewhat safe, and I'm saying somewhat very loose, is that if you get, you know, Wicked, if you get Wicked like stuck out of bounds, if she's gonna, like, you know, stuck, you know, because you know. Okay, cool. This is fine. Finally I got some opening. Finally. Okay. I'm gonna do Soul Echo. Gensuke is still fine. I mean, the bonus dungeons are, like, every single of the bonus dungeons is less difficult than this. Okay, fine. Okay, every single person is now fine. So I need to get Kensuke somewhere, like, really. By the way, he has a skill called Synchro, but the Synchro is just like raises enemy defenses. It's simple because the target sees, like, says enemy. So when Kensuke moves to the enemy gets buffed instead. Again, because it's like because the target is an enemy, so the buff goes to the enemy instead. It wasn't supposed to go, but probably, but you know. I don't like. I know like they wanted to target the enemy, but I think it would have been better for this to be fixed, just to have, like, an, you know, without the buff, or just do a debuff on the enemy instead. That I would fix that, like, you know, this skill. I would just say debuff. You know, not raise your defense, but lower enemy defenses. And I would fix that skill because you know, because it's target enemy and it wouldn't buff the enemy and stuff. That's how I would, like, fix that if I could. But you know. Again, like you know, this game was kind of, like, really rushed out of the door because of the publisher. So I can't fault the development team for that. That they missed a spot. What's less forgivable is that, like, the sequel has the same issues, and the skill, like, you have way less skills. Like, there are fixed number of skills for each category, but there are still bugged skills. Just no one cared to fix that, and it would be probably an easy fix. I don't know how, like, the specifics, but I imagine it would be. There are, like, way less skills in the sequel. So it's like, you know. People even, like, reported it, like, for with like, you know, report bugs. This is not good though. Catastrophe on MC. Oh my god. Okay, that's catastrophe. That means I. That's fine. And yeah, the enemy's gonna do, and yeah, probably just gonna go and heal the because and there's gonna be the Guardian, which the Guardian is like, I don't want to get close to the enemy. Like, Naruko has a skill that would probably help me out, but I just don't want to get close to the enemy for any reason, because I'm just scared that it would like, you know, aggro the enemy onto, or, like, you know, cause him to get like the multi-hit attack on. That's pretty bad, because, like, even, like, small amounts of damage can rack up pretty hard when it's like 5 to 6 each spin, and you can have, like, multiple of these. And then you don't account for the critical hits, like, you know, that can happen. I'm risking this because I want. Okay, enemy is almost dead. Like, yeah, the NM students are like the, you know, the very high level enemies with, there you go. And again, I'm not the best level for this, so that's why you see me. If I was like over leveled, then sure, this would be easier, but. Okay, the enemy is down, but the enemy is down, but there's the attack still going on. Cool. And now I think the last one, and then we're gonna go to get the guardian. Oh. Or maybe it's like a second to last one. I don't know. Naruto needs to, like, I want to like, you know, make sure that no one else dies. This attack will hit though, and the next turn we will get the purple. That should keep us safe. Like this enemy should be way less annoying to get through. Okay, what is that? I haven't seen this thing. I hope it's not anything like reflect damage. Probably be very bad. Fine. As long as Kensuke is alive, I'm fine. I really want the enemy to get to risk 5, so I'm gonna start to look if I can do, like, if the buffs landed or debuffs landed. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do, okay, debuffs landed. One of them did, so I want to land this one. And then I'm gonna start the Angel Ascent spam and hope that some of these land. Because I'm mostly interested in risk. I mean, maybe they are bugged. I see the channel one. Okay, I'm gonna risk this. Because the enemy is like focused. They might be bugged though. Okay, so I missed my chance. So okay, fine. My defense, my offense is getting wrong. And then we're gonna find out that the boss is gonna be impossible to hit. We're gonna cry collectively together. But we will see. Because yes, it's possible that the boss is gonna be impossible to hit, like the main boss. Yeah, because it's gonna be much higher level than we currently have, by like about like 10 levels. Again, it's not great. But yeah, this boss is much less annoying just due to the simple fact uh, that the super boss, however, it's much more annoying in the simple fact that it spams bombs, and the bombs can't be blocked unless like Naruto's full scale barrier, and like you know, and like the bombs can't be blocked, so your only hope is to tank the damage. And you probably won't tank the damage. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? Like, okay, no, that's heightened senses. Oh yeah, I do want heightened senses. I'm just like too far away from the enemy. There we go. Because I need to be close to it. Okay. I didn't hit it, but it's fine. I'm gonna just go closer and hit that. Let's move the camera a little bit. Purple. I just don't want to use Naruto's like, you know, other attacks because I really don't want accidentally to miss the attacks. Okay, as long as no on this one hits. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. I did it. Okay, cool. I got the big attack off, which is nice. That's what I wanted. And I'm saying big attack, but you know, as you can see from the health, it's really not that big. And it would do more damage if I was over like all those points. And I think I'm uncomfortably close. I need to just not be uncomfortably close. It would be much easier for me to YOLO this if I could actually save in this dungeon. But you know, I can't. I have to be really careful. I'm not redoing this by now. If I die, that's it. Again, like this dungeon wasn't designed for barely enough level. It was designed for much higher level. And considering that this dungeon was like added as a late addition, I like they probably did not like test it very hard, but I think it's not that bad honestly, since you get like a lot of opportunities to grind. But like if you try to brute force it with lower level, it's you get situation like this where you know the main game is like really just beatable just fine, but when you go into this territory, it's okay. Cool, enemies down. I'm so like okay, and one more enemy there. It's the last one before the Guardian, and this one is also annoying because it has as you can see, the enemies have a different weapon type. This one can toss you into the air and do a bunch of masks. Therefore, it's advisable that you don't get hit by it. So I'm gonna just do provoke and let Kensuke tank the damage. Is like the safer option, and like it's pretty much my only option because considering what level I am. once the enemy is distracted, I'm gonna get Naruko and she's gonna spam some skills. I mean, like use some skills. I'm not gonna like spam them. I just need to make sure that because I want to get the enemy to. Okay. Okay. I'm scared. I want to get the. Yeah, this was not a good idea, but maybe if I can get this attack off, it's gonna be fine. That's fine. This is fine, by the way. Okay, cool. We might be actually be able to get to the boss whenever we'll be able to beat the bosses and the entirely. That's what I want to have for Naruko. These skills, because they once they hit, they increase risk like crazy. And I just need to be careful with that because I don't want the over damage the enemy with risks, because I need to make sure that the MC's ultimate hits. So okay, yeah, I have like a good accuracy for this enemy, so you can see 97%. That's like maximum that I can hit. I can say this. Okay, I'm gonna just do this one for a finish. I don't think. Okay, and there's gonna be one more guardian before the boss. Oh god, oh god, okay, MC has like like the most damage. You don't want to see that. And also I was stunned, but I killed the enemy, so okay, the steel door has been opened. Thank god. Anyway, let's just go and open the door, which is like past these enemies, which I don't want to aggro. And then we're gonna collectively cry as we discover that we can't hit the boss. And we're just gonna have a good mad laugh, and then we're just gonna you know. Okay, now this is the guardian. Level 38. Venom, poison, and all of kinds of nasty effects await us. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna buff. And this is gonna be a nice testament, or like a kind of like a test of how we can expect the boss to be. Like I said, I mean, might like find out that I'll be able to hit the boss. And yes, this boss is like important to beat. So let's just see. Okay, I still have a good accuracy. That's good. That's actually really good. That's good. That's actually really great to see. I don't know how my accuracy is gonna be against the boss though, but I'm gonna just like have this to improve, because this one in particular throws off all kinds of nasty stuff. You can't like go too far because there's like a radius that normal battles have. Boss fights don't have this radius. So I'm still in a circle in a way, but like you know, it's like you know, it's not like a physical circle. There's like a limit. I think it calculates that based on where the battle starts. So yeah, that's why I can't go across the room, even though I really would like to. And then it generates the circle, which, you know. Oh god, like look at that damage. Oh, and so beautiful, isn't it? Half of my HP is gone. Half of my HP is completely lost. MC is gonna go first. Sorry. I want to make sure that I don't. come on. Okay. Gensuke is poisoned, which is not great. And okay, I can like, hold on. I think I can. Okay, I think I could, but the reason I don't want to is because of the simple fact that I don't want to hit by, like, the enemies are have comparatively low HP. But what makes them difficult is the various gimmicks that we have. Kotono's dead, by the way. So that's not great, obviously. But don't worry, the boss will be even worse. Don't worry about that. If you thought this is like really, you know, bad, it is. It's horrid. I'm gonna try to resurrect Kokono. Gensuke can hopefully survive. I'm saying hopefully. I probably need to change positions right now. Oh god, this is awful. Look at how wonderful Gensuke's how wonderful Gensuke's health just goes down the drain. Look at how my SP is just completely busted now. Kotono, please, resurrect Gensuke. I need a lifeline, please. I want Gensuke alive. Oh god. Okay, I think I'm gonna do headbutt stance. Before the enemy does something stupid, I'm just gonna roll the RNG over. Like hopefully I will. Okay, bonk. Okay, I'm too far away. I might miss my chance. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Hopefully, if this hits, I'm kind of like screwed. Okay, cool. This is fine. I don't. I have no hope for these guys. Oh come! Oh no! Oh my god! Holy shit! No, please! I made a mistake. Oh. Oh come on! Don't let it end like this. I beg of you. I beg of you. No! Don't! Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Naruko died. It's fine. We're gonna wait here if we needed to. It's fine. We're gonna like, you know, wait until, you know. Okay, cool. We're gonna wait until we can, like, you know. I don't really care about anyone else than MC. Okay, cancel. We beat it. I need to wait until the status effect wear off. Otherwise I'm completely fucked. We unlocked the door. Let's just stand here and wait for the health to recover. I need some kind of breather. you know, we are in front of the door. Just need to wait sure until the poison. I mean, I can go like with the poison. I think I have like. I think. Hold on. Okay, it's fine. I'm really okay. So the HP regen goes up. Can I do the HP regen? It's not HP regen. Let's show go. Okay, it's not good. Let's go. Do you have a? No, I can't because it's like area of. It's fine. It's not. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I think I need to get ready. Like I'm not gonna delay the anyway. I'm not gonna do. And the poison's gonna be fine. So hold on. Finally, we reached the boss. And then we gonna cry. Then we gonna see that we're not gonna hit it. Hello everyone, as always, I see you're getting along. Maria, wicked. You little, is this very well the entire time? Do you wanna fight? We'll fight you. I'm so glad I was admitted into such a lovely class. Everyone is so nice to me. Wicked son, she's acting strange. Yeah, she's not real. It seems like image of her remains, just how it was with me. They were like like you know character scenarios with Mew that you could like interact with, but they don't do anything. They just follow reasons. So this is what she looked like in the past. You two are perfect for each other. It makes me jealous. It doesn't seem like talking to her matters. Man, she'd totally be my type if this is how she was all the time. Bummer. I understand you. Please, don't look at me. Please don't look at me with such eyes. And yes, this boss has a complete set of voice lines, which suggests she was supposed to be a party member. Then she was supposed to betray you, but that got cut due to time, most likely. So she has like a full set of voice line as a party member. So she was supposed to be in the party, and then she was supposed to like you know betray you. And some of the voice lines got reused for this boss fight, so I hope you're gonna enjoy her voice because it's amazing. She's acting strange. Hey, what did you do? And she has like 3 different weapon types: Thorn Spear, Shonen Dolls, Saw, and her bombs. She can use them all at the same time. Welcome to Lost Soul Maria Mizuguchi, the ultimate boss fight in this game. If we can hit her, we have a chance. If we can't, then this is where the speedrun is. Hey, she's attacking everyone. Watch out. She is 11 levels higher. So she can like wipe every single person with a single bomb. I'm not joking. Once the bomb goes off, I will most likely be dead, even with the buff stuff. My hit rate is fine. How much health does she have? Just casually 229,169. Nice. And that's just the normal version. That's not the higher level version, which I would have to grind like 10 hours So yeah, I need the luck what I can get, and if I died, it's over. Let's begin then. Okay, I have my buffs up. I will start with. I need Kensuke like to get her out of everyone. If she gets stuck somewhere, I'm gonna be glad. She is not easy by any means. Yeah, like that's 3 hits. So I need to make sure that I... Okay, oh my god, this might be... Okay, cool. Okay, fine, I need to buy... Again, you're not supposed to be, Okay, fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna... heal myself. I probably will die. I need Kensuke immediately to do like a provoke. Otherwise, I'm just completely screwed. I'm probably okay. How was my 18%? 18% by the way, without that. Good. So it's probably gonna be hopeless, but I'm just simply too low of a level for it. That's 18% of a chance that I hit a projectile, by the way. In Naruto, normally the attack has like 97. It's 65. Because I'm just like really... Okay. I'm just like really on the level for this. I would have to grind for like 2 more hours. Don't die in between. And then I would have much more of a chance. But I'm gonna try. Until they stop me, I'm gonna try. Unless the MC is gonna get completely screwed. Which I'm not gonna try to make it happen, but she might like just do that. And it's over. It's over. I hope that you are happy. So the speedrun just was a failure. I was too level for her. She has like multiple bombs, and I didn't have you know, enough level. I mean, how much time do we have? I can pull up the save file at least to showcase this. But I will need another hour. How much time do we have? I can pull up a save file that's grinded enough. But like the speedrun is over as it is. I will have to grind for like 2 more hours. More than an hour. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna showcase the fight, but without the raised levels. And I will need like an hour to get through it. So, oh, thank you. Thanks, PPG. Nice to see you here. Yeah, this dungeon is not 3 hours. Do you want me to do the ultimate challenge with the prepared save file? I have a prepared save file that grinded enough. Do you want me to do that, the ultimate challenge that's gonna have like a really tough fight, like hour and a half? Do you want me to do that if I have like 3 hours? I'm gonna just pull up my prepared save file. I have it backed up. So let me just... You can stop the timer, by the way, for the legit speed. Then I'm just gonna do the showcase, or you can time it. You know, you might time it like anew. Okay, so let me pull up the save file, and I'm gonna do it. So let me just mute the capture card. And I'm just gonna pull up the save file. So the speedrun is over. I'm gonna like, mute this and give you this nice little image. I'm gonna talk I'm gonna talk over this, don't worry. So muting my capture, and then I'm gonna like hopefully, okay, let me just okay, how can I do this? I would need to go to game capture setup. I probably will just quickly do that because I need to swap to a scene. There we go. Let me just do that real quick. So I'm gonna you know, just like do the, there we go, and let me just pull the let me just pull the save file while we wait. So I'm gonna back up this run for posterity. I'm gonna back up all of the saves I made. Okay, let's see. Do I still have mic on? Okay, I do. So I'm gonna pull all of the, you know, just gonna back up the save file so that I have let me just back up. I don't know where do I back this up, but I think I'm just gonna back this up here to save slot 8. Let me cancel that. So okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna back this run to here, so I have like a memory, and then I'm gonna pull my prepared save file that I pulled, and we're gonna showcase the full fight. Restore save data from slot 9. There we go. Confirm. I'm gonna check if it's like the right save file before I pull the window. It's gonna take a while, but I'm just gonna check if it's the right save file, and if it is, I'm gonna just get the. I actually wanted to showcase this really badly last time, and I couldn't, and now you see why. Because this dungeon is brutal. So okay, let me just pull this really. Let me just pull this really quickly and to see if I can actually just touch. No, fine. And then just gonna see if I have the right save file, and if I do, I'm gonna just pull the capture back up. So this is not a legit run anymore, but it's for a showcase. And it's 3 hours. It's gonna be fine. That's not gonna like I'm leveled enough, like I said. But let's see if I actually have the right save file before I just pull this up. Don't make a fool of myself. Okay, seems that's looking good. Okay, let's see. I think it is. Yeah, this is from the. Let's see. I think this might be the first. Like I'm leveled enough and I have the raised levels. I think I just need to check that it's actually true. And I'm gonna, you know, pull this save file back up and get the capture. Let's see. Is it the? Okay, let me check if it's like the raised digit levels one. I think it might have been actually, because I actually backed this up before I did that. Digit level, I think it might be. No, don't restore levels. I think it's. I'm gonna check the enemies if they are. I think they might be. Yeah. It's level 16. I'm level 43, and I check if it's actually the first time I get. Okay. Alright, cool, it's the right save file. I'm pulling the footage back up. It's the right save file. Let me just do it from the beta screen. Here we go. So I checked it. It should be the right footage. So let me just pull it back up. Background image to the background. Let's just put it back. Capture core audio. And yeah, there we go. And I need to pull back down. Sure, there we go. And then I'm gonna just do the. Is everything seen correctly now? It should be. It should be. So I'm gonna just check if it's 2.5 hours. Okay. Okay. So everything good now? Can you see everything? Is it okay? It should be, but I'm checking if it actually is. Like if there's not like answer in the chat, I'm gonna yes, okay, looks fine. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. This is like a 30-hour save file. This is basically like me taking the any percent and grinding until I'm leveled enough. Tell me if the sound is fine. Should be. Restored. Oh, Aquiria, I love you. Anyway. Is the sound fine? I think it should be, but I need to make sure. I'm seeing it in, you know, VS. I'm assuming it is. Let's continue. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm fine. Okay. So yeah. So this is 30-hour save file that I prepared in September. Over the course of like multiple days. Anyway, this is my party now. It's significantly more leveled. You know. And let me check my skill. I mean, yeah, this seems fine. Yeah, this seems like everyone is just... Yeah. Kensuke doesn't have everything, but Kensuke doesn't need everything. Attack power, no. No. And like if I don't know if I did the causality link for my party members, but I don't. Okay, yeah. Open the door. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Like, I think I tested this one, you know, otherwise I wouldn't have saved it before. So, are you ready for another, like, 2.5 hours of pain? I am. Again, this is exclusive to this version of the game. The remake doesn't have it. I said that many times, but yeah. Okay, cool. Let me just buff myself. Like, I'm just leveled enough that I can like hit and survive the onslaught. If will be able to beat it, I don't know. I don't really know that it's gonna, if it's gonna be possible, but I'm gonna try my hardest. So we debuff. I'll try to debuff rather. Probably should have just done the... Yeah, here we go. Yeah, like the levels are now fine. As you can see, I have 97%. Whatever. Like I said, you were not supposed to, you know, do this dungeon unprepared. Like, you know, insufficiently level like this, but okay. This fight's gonna go much quicker. Whenever the boss will go, well, I don't know. Like you can see that the enemy is almost dead now. Like I said, it's important. Like your stats are important, and the level difference between you and the enemy. So you know. Okay, do I have? Yeah, I do. There we go. Let's look at Kotono's like barrage of shots. There we go. First enemy done. Okay, we need to see Kotono's like barrage again. Again, because you know, for the combo system they actually reset the enemy position so you get rackable combos. This is not a mistake, by this was very deliberate. Another one of the things that the remake removed for some reason. You know, the combo system, so that you don't really have to be. You don't really have to just do well, because you know the game doesn't really grade you in a meaningful way. In fact, I would argue it does nothing for your like for like in the remake. It does nothing for your like level and such. It just completely like pointless. Whereas here it actually affected like EXP, and I think, I don't quote me that, I think it affects also the loot drop chance. But I'm not sure on that. Speaking of which, I'm gonna tell you how this game actually, you know, deals with the encounters, like how they are made. So the encounters in this game are made like really in a really interesting way, and it's like actually pretty genius, and it probably saved a lot of development time. So when you are supposed to fight a boss in a boss arena, the boss arena has like the music ready. You know, so like if you have the oh good, you know, it has the music ready. It's like, you know, completely you know, prepared for you, and it has the boss. The boss is also loaded. Whenever you trigger a specific story flag, which I don't know if it's like before the cutscene that shows like, you know, you need to fight the musician, or if it's after, then the game sets like a flag which says, you know, there's gonna be a fight in this arena. And after this fight concludes, which has to conclude by you know, like beating the enemy, because they also have a mechanism, as you saw, that the bosses have in a like flag that says them that they are inescapable. So you can like just choose the escape command and escape. Then like, you know, then you basically go to the next story flag. If you got to the boss without the required story flag, you could beat the boss. It would like conclude, but you wouldn't be able to progress the story. So like, you know, they can have like bosses ready in the boss rooms, but like until you activate that specific flag, you can't really progress the story. And it's really like tightly like oh gosh. See, even with this level, it's dangerous. So like, you know, so unless you act specific flags in specific order, which is like, you know, then you can't really progress. So even if you could like go like to some place, or like get out of the school early, it wouldn't do anything because the flag hasn't been activated. So like you could take, like if you went out of the school before like the first boss is concluded, you could just like not go to the next dungeon at all. So you know, it's a very, so that's why, you know, there are like not really any skips kind of like possible, because you actually have to follow the story in the specific order. And they made sure of that in the library dungeon, where if you don't activate a specific, like, you know, cutscene with the Naruto, then the door will be locked even if you get the key. Only after you get the key and the story flag, the door unlocks. So you can't really, like, this is not like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask where you can like skip and like the flags are always active. No. One flag is loaded and the other, like the other one is deloaded. So yeah, and the flag that stores if a fight is in progress is like stored in a save file. So you know, yeah, like when there's like a flag like a required story fight, for example, then you know, it doesn't matter what fight that is, as long as it's a fight. So if you like removed all of the flags making the bosses like inescapable, then you can just escape from boss fight and the game would see, oh yeah, the fight has concluded. You can move on with the story. Like, just the fact that they can even create mini bosses this way, just by having the enemy have a flag that says, you know, you can escape from this fight, and that way they created like a, you know, guardian of a specific area, which with no really, you know, trouble. So they can have like these very like, hold on, really, come on, really, come on, not counterburst, please. So yeah, I just found this really interesting, like, what is Caligula Effect? I would show you. I don't know if the manual would show, but let's see. Can I open the manual? No, I can't. Sorry, I can't. There's like a page in the manual that explains this, but basically, the manual states that it's like something that you're not meant to see. And that's like, you know, but like the desire to see it anyway. And it's actually from the movie Caligula. You know, that the director got the idea. Okay, Deborah. So yeah. In Japan it's called like Caligula, just simply Caligula. That's why the enemies have like the Roman helmets and yeah. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright, yeah. It is you know, named after the movie. And you know, for the fact that you shouldn't see something. So yeah. Like, which is why the situation with this game really frustrates me, because this game used to have, like, as you can see, this game was pretty unique, and the remake actually got rid of almost everything that made it interesting. So, you know, that's why it kind of frustrates me that I have to say this is not in the remake like 90% of the time. Because it's true, it's basically, like, for those that haven't heard me talk about, it's basically like GTA Definitive Edition kind of situation. Publisher wanted to save money, and the director didn't care about, like, you know, if the about the gameplay too much. So he was like willing to go with whatever plan the publisher had to go through, and the publisher decided it would be much cheaper to, you know, instead of telling the origin developers to make a remastered remake, they just got a developer that haven't developed any games, like fully fledged games on their own yet. They were like doing mobile games and like assistant work for other titles. Then and like they said that, you know, do you want to remake this game? And they said yes. It was their first, like, you know, big project that they worked on, and it really shows. The remake has like really bleak visuals, a lot of omissions, namely this dungeon we are like doing here. And it doesn't have chasing enemies and so on and so on. It's like a lot of things have been left out. But you know, they added some certain additions like new story beats, because even though the story beats are not really well implemented, they actually stick out like a sore thumb. But you know, they even changed like some of the cutscenes around, because they just couldn't be bothered to make a new animated cutscenes for them. Like anime cutscenes, and the anime cutscenes were done by 32 people at a Japanese college, instead of like you know, studio with some experience like it was the case in the original game. Again, I think it was because it was cheaper, honestly. I don't think it was like made with the intent that they wanted to improve on this. Because if they wanted to improve on this, why the chasing enemies were left out in the remake, when they clearly were possible in the original? Why they are just back in the sequel? Why you know, why was like removed all of the interesting like risk reward mechanics that this game had, and replaced it with like nothing, which it's kind of like, you know, there's no risk reward mechanics in the remake. And really, like even the sequel goes out of its way to just like remove any risk assessment on the part of the player. And you know, that's fine. Like if you enjoy that sort of thing, that's fine. But I wouldn't classify it as better necessarily. You know, it's just like kind of really weird to see that you play the remake and you see like the clearly downgraded visuals. Like, you know, they are like kind of like a stock. You know, they just like took the assets from this game and just ran them through Unreal Engine, and that's the extent that they did on the assets. They look really awkward, they don't look really polished, but again, the publisher tasked the developer to do like the remake in like 2 years, and they actually gave them the rights to do the remake before the first game was even being completely like fully realized. That's why the remake has like certain additions missing that were in the original game already present, and it's just basic effects. And the most, you know, you can see how cheaply the remake was made was in the cutscenes. Really, they look really awkward and like bad. And in one case, it just like really breaks the continuity. I really should stop using Kotono's like you know, because you know, it's nice of an effect, I like it, but you know, it really just like wastes a little bit more time than I would like. But yeah, like this game is way more flashy than the remake. And you know, the intent was to make it like some sort of like anime fight, like, you know, like you see fights in anime like over the top and just super amazing. The remake like neutered most of this, and I'll just let it go away. It's going well, by the way. I think we might be fine. We might do the boss. I don't know if we're gonna beat it necessarily, because it's gonna still be, you know, up in the air, but at least we are not under level for this. Okay, I need to make sure that I escape action. And yeah, I know that I'm sounding like a broken record, but I'm just repeating that for people who joined in and stuff. And why I like the original game so much more. Like the remake is fine, but you know, it's definitely not better like the original. And you know, it's like, you know, it's kind of funny because the original was made by 48 people, and like the employees and you know, that were working on the remake was like, they were like more employees, and but because they were given like a really small budget and a tight deadline, which was like also the case for this game, but this game was made by people who already had like a base, already knew how to program, you know, games, fully fledged titles. They knew how to do multi-platform titles. Then it really shows that they had more experience than people that worked on the remake. And you know, like there's only one reason that they might opt to do a new studio for the remake, and the answer is like they wanted to save money on this. I don't know if it was because of the Western reception, or if it's like if in Japan it was like, you know, if in Japan the reception wasn't too great either, that they didn't want to contact the original developer, so if they couldn't. But it's clear from the end product that like, you know, the game really just suffered for it. And you know, at least giving GTA Definitive some credit, it actually plays, from what I've seen, very similarly to the original GTA. So there's that. The remake for this game actually changed the battle system, like to the point of being unrecognizable, and it removed kind of like the strategic element to it, which, you know, it's kind of like half of what made this game so interesting. Like, not a bad game, but not like necessarily improved. It would be a good game if it was like not a remake of this. That's what I say. I would enjoy it. I would enjoy the game. But it's just really hard to look at this and then look at the remake where all of you do is just like spam one attack. It is so bad they had to invent like, hey, you die in 2 hits difficulty to make this balanced, and it is a really atrocious balance. Comparatively, if you see, like, this game actually tried so hard to actually have like a really, you know, even progression, so you don't have to stop and hold the pace with grinding too much, really. And you can like just like beat the enemies like a steady pace, and you won't be under level, and you don't have to like hold your story experience, which I think works really well. Yeah, they did include in one of the later updates and beginner difficulty, which kind of like simplified the mechanics just because for the people that didn't want to delve into more of the intricacies, which, you know, I don't think it's like too complicated, but I'm not gonna argue over difficulty, especially since like I know that the normal difficulty was how this game was designed to be played. You know, because it was the first difficulty before they patched the beginner difficulty. And yeah, that's okay. But I'm actually not really happy about how like slowly I'm doing this fight. I mean, it's much better than previously. Come on. I really just am trying to make this super quick, and really I just hope I don't make any mistake. How much? Okay, couple more, and then we're gonna go to the second. Okay, there we go. Let me just be very careful. I'm gonna go like counterclockwise. It's a claw hammer. I couldn't do anything. Just okay. I mean, that was a little bit unfair. Okay. I really don't want to lose this, so let me just do. I'm gonna like, okay, defense, headbutt, and like, let me just do this. At least I should go into the to the boss much quicker. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can see how I'm gonna do Cotono's Angel Ascend as much as I can. I mean, I described the remake as like, you know, imagine if you went from chess to tic-tac-toe. And you know, that's basically how can I describe the remake of this game. And you have no idea how I wanted to showcase this. Okay. I'm really risking it at this point now. Should probably heal. But at least the boss fights are going much quicker now. Oh, hate cannon. I think I seriously I don't have it. It's fine. It's fine. Like this is fine. But yeah, so excited. I really wanted a redemption after the last like run that just wasn't going well. And even though today I had like some bad RNG, it overall went much better than I expected. Okay, a couple more and we're gonna go to the second floor. Hopefully we're not gonna get ambushed. So it feels like basically. Okay. So we gonna hopefully go much quicker now. Like I said, it's not this boss that's like these bosses that are the problem. It's the boss that's after those. Yeah, you can see that my hit rate is much better now. That's like a max hit rate, by the way. 97% is the max. The remake has like 95% hit rate. So the remake has a slightly worse hit rate on this game, but not by much. I mean, this is such a pretty game to look at. It might be overwhelming at first glance, but it's just a really cool fucking game. And most of the time, it doesn't have that many issues with like the frame rate. Only specific areas, and if you like have like a particle effect when it's your turn, then the game struggles kind of badly. But it's not a 60 FPS game by any means, but it's trying its best. And again, the Aquaria was capable of doing an enhanced remake if they were given a chance. Like they did one for their one of their Solar One games for Namco Bandai, and that's like a the same kind of deal that the remake of this game had to do. It had female protagonists, new dungeons. Even the first game. The first game and the sequel were like lumped together. It was like a true definitive edition. So, and like I said, I yet to play it, but you know, just from what I've read and seen, it definitely seemed like a, you know, remastered done right. Like it's not. Okay, cool. Just fine. Just battling two enemies, no big deal. Yeah, if you want to see a chiller run, the sequel is pretty chill. Past the first boss, and like, aside from the first boss and the last boss, every single boss will just fall into like one to one. Some of the bosses don't even get like, you know, to get to do an attack. So I actually forgot what kind of like attack the bosses use, because I just, you know, I know how to destroy them really fast, and that's and it's kind of cheap, and if you don't use the, you know, overpowered game mechanics, then the game is pretty much unfair, and like, you know, it's like it's really not fun. So it's like, from that I just, you know, see that like the game is really badly balanced, because you're gonna struggle so much in the sequel if you not use the you know, the overpowered mechanics the game gives you. I know from experience. So, you know, because the game wasn't made with the consideration of not using, you know, the mechanics to its fullest that it has. And so the design choices that are like a problem in the sequel don't get addressed because they are not important. Because if you just use the overpowered mechanics, then there are no issues at all. They only start to appear once you don't use the overpowered. You know, compared that to this game, you get really strong, but even if you do get strong, you still can die really quickly if you're not careful. And I think that like that shows that they really wanted to balance this game, you know, like, without resorting to make like characters like, you know, super overpowered or anything. And I really do respect. Because like there's a difference between, you know, make you powerful and make you like so powerful that you just skip the game. And you don't even have to like, you know, do anything special in the sequel to do it. It's basically so bad that the game is basically laughing at you, punishing you for not breaking it. Like to the point that it's not enjoyable. Because the design just doesn't allow for it. Especially on the higher difficulties. Like I said that before in this speedrun, but if you have to limit the player like the remake does, because you are worried that the player might break the content too quickly, then, you know, you did bad balance. Because this game doesn't have like so many artificial limits that would, you know, limit you. You have to, you can only use this skill if you level X or Y or Z. You know, it just gives you the tools that you need. Only you have like it gives you a set of tools, and it's up to you how you spend your resources to acquire those tools. The sequel doesn't really want you to think of anything complicated, so the skills are learned automatically. And they are also skills that 100% hit and they are pretty strong, and they have practically zero downsides on some of the characters. Therefore, I concur that the balancing is really bad. Just because the mechanics are not balanced, and the characters are not balanced enough for it to be fun to try to swap them out and try a different though this game actually does have like thing where if you don't use a character in like a party, they don't get experience, and if you are under leveled than the enemy, your accuracy and hit rate is practically nothing. So this is a little bit of a double-edged sword, but which I would probably solve if I could fix this. That background characters do get EXP, but they don't some EXP, but they don't get skill points. So you don't break the unlock progression. So that's how I would fix that. So that you can actually have characters and you are encouraged to swap them out and try different combinations of characters. Because as it stands now in this game, you have to commit to your team. Because it has both catch-up EXP and EXP scaling. So if you fight enemy that's way stronger, then you don't get the hit rate to hit it. But if you fight enemy that's about the same level as you, or lower level than you get practically zero, practically really small base EXP, which it's basically amounts to nothing. So that's the only thing that I would having MC die and be game over, it's fine. I could make a case for that it's not really that great of a design, but I do think it works well in this game too. But yeah, so, that would be the only two things that I would actually change. And probably just replace the world reward, world hunting with something more accessible, so you can try the bonus dungeons without grinding a single world or needing a spreadsheet. So yeah, I really don't think that you should need a spreadsheet to experience all of the content in a game. And that's the only three things I would actually change, but I would keep the core battle system the same. Because it actually is fun, and what is there that really works really well. But no, the remake just replaced that with nothing really substantial. So you just press one attack and the enemies just die. Which you can do here too, but you also have to grind, which is also really difficult. So yeah, especially the post-game dungeons. Hold on. So yeah, hold on please. There we go. No, oh my god. MC my okay, I probably should heal that. Even at the cost of defense down on my healer. So I probably will. There we go. Yeah, defense down by 25%. So that's like a risk reward. Okay, let's just I still have a good accuracy. This is good actually. That means I'm sufficiently leveled and I have sufficient equipment to actually hit the enemies reliably. Even Kensuke is sufficiently leveled. Which means it's gonna be much safer. I mean that's like one of the you know downsides of the characters being too powerful is that they go into risk break and you miss your chance to get the ultimate attack, which would kill the enemies quicker, but you know. I'm honestly a huge fan of games that give you the tools you need, and you can just like they don't like restrict too much, and they just let you deal with the situation in whatever way you desire. I actually do enjoy this game design much more than a game that handholds you just in case you might get challenged and stuff. So okay, hold on. Because you can unlock with skill points any skill that you have the points for, and if you play the games like in a very smart way and don't let like party members die and actually chain the battle system and everything well, you get like more points which you can then spend on unlocking more skills. And the game, it doesn't say you can't unlock this skill because you are too low of a level. They even scatter some skill points in the overworld and just like hey, this is a reward for you that you were like exploring and stuff. I think it's really cool that the game just has like confidence in itself and doesn't look down on the player and handholds them in case they might be challenged and they might find anything too hard. Oh my god, okay, cool. Let me just quickly go here because that would, okay, I'm gonna cancel that, that's fine. I'm gonna heal myself really quickly because I don't really like MC being at a half HP, that's so bad. I have Transmutescence, so I'm gonna risk that. Transmutescence, like I alluded to before, is a skill that helps your user's HP to fully restore any target allies. It's like kind of not recommended to use on the caster because you would just have your HP for no reason. Hello, browser. If I'm pronouncing your name correctly. It's going fine. Yeah, it's going fine. We are doing the ultimate challenge bonus content here. I'm almost like at the boss again, so hopefully we... Alright. Glad you're enjoying. So yeah. I honestly really was excited for this, not just because of the nice music, but because of how beautiful this game looks on, on the Vita, and how like, over the top the fights are, and how like everything just like even is fun to do. And that was my motivation to actually submitting this again. This game is hard-ish. But it doesn't give you like anything for free, but I think the layout is fine. You know, personally. I mean, I didn't make the layout, so I'm just happy that I can like, you know, showcase this game here on this channel. I really don't want to fight these enemies, honestly. I just want to hope. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. 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 I just want to finish with an epic boss kill. There we go. Anyway, Okay, I can't walk. Come on! Please, let me escape. I want to showcase this boss fight. Please, I need to kill like 3 more bosses before this door opens. Please, 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 let me do that. Let me do that. Game, please. You were so nice to me early game. Why you have to be like this, please? Please don't. My God, I need to counter this. Please let me escape. Oh my God, there's like more enemies now. There we go. Thank you, game. Okay, cool. Okay, another enemy here. Yeah, the more annoying one. I'm gonna probably do the concussion strats on this. Yeah, definitely concussion strats. I'm gonna get like my buffs. I have no SP. Concussion strats. Yeah, I don't want Naruto to just die like immediately from this awful. Okay, this is not good, but I have like healing skills, so I can just heal. This is a little bit bad because like healing attracts more of like healing attracts enemies. Whoever heals like attracts, you know, attracts like make sure to we go. I need to debuff the enemy. Did I debuff the enemy? I did not. And I can be like, why doesn't this enemy die faster? I mean, that's why if you get like really overpowered, you just forget to debuff. Because you know, you just don't like really need to, even though it would go quicker if you did. Getting like overpowered makes you a little bit like, you know, cocky and careless and reckless. I hate this so much. Oh my god, this enemy, I really hate. Oh god, I hate this. I mean, we have to be nice to our robot overlords. Yeah. Only if the bots are nice then. Alright, cool. Now it's gonna get much, like, you know, now it's gonna get better. Because I get, okay, let me just do, I can do transmutations on Katana. Probably, yeah. That was like a bot. That was kind of like a bot behavior, yeah. I would recommend because they had like a really just like random stuff crazy. Like spaced on each. You know, like they were like the messages were like spaced apart from each other, like in a weird way. Yeah, probably. Though I don't really want like to make fun of people who, you know, speak this way, but yeah. I need to get defense down if I don't have it. Cool. Oh no, not assault rate. Okay, assault rate's fine. As long as... Did I debuff? Yeah, I did. So it's literally just my... Oh my god, really? It's so nice to have Kensuke actually do stuff. Oh come on, I really want to make sure that... Okay, okay, fine. As long as this as long as I can. I need to move. There's a wall in the way. Come on. I want to get to the boss already. Don't be like this game. Okay, okay. At least I'm not dying, which could change. I'm not invincible. But like, you know. Just like this, I got like what things. I want to get the okay, not here. Do here. Oh my god, yeah, it's a bot. That's the same conversation, it's a bot. Okay, cool. Boss down. I mean, the bot could at least be like, you know, at least could be more polite. But you know, I'm yeah, because if the because if it wasn't a bot, it wouldn't like start the conversation again. Okay, I'm gonna try to. That's a doom barrier. That's fine. As long as the enemy doesn't do anything, it's fine. I was waiting for the link to my wanna become famous. Yeah, I know these bots. Yeah. Oh, but they started to become more polite. It's fine, I guess. Oh god. Oh god. I don't even want to know. You bitch. Oh yeah, that's an hazard. 65,373. Gosh. Oh, okay, we have the seal door opened. Let's do the Guardian, and finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. The most difficult fight in the entire game, exclusive to this version. Which, you know, was made by hardworking 48 developers. Everyone's from the sound designer to the composer to all of the different, contractors for the music. Everyone deserves an applause. What a beautiful little game. Oh yeah! Oh wow! That seems pretty risky. You know, that seems pretty. You know. But you know, I'm not judging. Oh. Okay. Are you ready for the boss? We are gonna be ready for it soon enough. Are you guys ready? I don't want to celebrate just yet, but you know, it's gonna come really soon. As soon as the enemy yeah. I mean, they try to be normal, right? So Also the name. Yeah. Respect all the caps. Yeah. Oh gosh. I honestly even like had a dream once that someone leaked the source code for this game so they can make a proper PC port. And you know, people can make like 60 FPS and stuff. And that was one of my dreams. If I could say, wish for something, with ask for a wish for the from me, I would be, please show me your coding secret, because I would love this be on PC and stuff. Okay, let me just are you ready? We are about to engage for with the boss. Yeah, we have a bunch of skills to redeem, so do we have anything else to spend on? We do. That's cool. So let's spend the points. Oh yeah, we have passives now. Like there's a lot of like over 500 passives. Let's do it. Let's just get all of the cool skills. So Grand Pierce, Slash, and Strike Resistance. I wonder where I heard that before. Yeah, this is one of the remnants from Persona. I'm gonna like get one. I don't think I'm gonna use it, but oh no, I'm gonna get this one. Okay, cool. So we are ready. Let's do it. Let's go and meet the boss again and see if we can beat it. Let's see. This is gonna be a long fight. So hello Maria again. I'm ready. I'm ready for you this time. So this is a soul remnant of Maria. She is very strong. She has like three different weapon types, and she is very she can use all of the 3 weapon types at once. She also like glitches when she speaks to show how like broken the remnant is. So let's see. Okay, we have now much more much better hit rate now. So we need to debuff first, and then we gonna do the Kensuke strength, and I will be healing with him, and increasing MC. This is not really like a sure fight. So I hope that I'm gonna be able to. I mean, I don't think it's that complex, honestly. It looks complex, but it's not really. It's just not simplistic. But like once you get into it, then it's like then you don't really. It just like leads more towards a strategy than like just like mindless attack spam, which I do appreciate. I mean, funny we should mention that is that like the writer for this game was one of the writers was Tadashi Satomi of the Persona 2. And it has some elements from Persona, but it's pretty much its own thing. Also, bomb is gonna explode, and I don't like that. I need to make sure that Naruto gets the heck out of here. You know, so okay. To make sure that I stand away from this. I mean, yeah, they are, but like it has some elements that they borrow from Persona, but they try to add, like, you know, differentiate. Like this game, at least, not like the remake or the sequel, is trying to differentiate itself from Persona by having a, you know, couple of really small but neat additions to help it, like world building and stuff. But yeah, you can see that it has like some elements from it, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know. Like I said, this game is much more methodical, and you know, it actually like mixes like the turn-based with action-based like combat rather well. That's why I'm so happy to you know, and yeah, look at how you know, like lower of like this boss has like 300 HP, 300,000 HP, I should say. So we will be here for a while. Our main strategy for this is gonna be having Kensuke here, provoke the boss, and then just turtle itself up. And I'm just gonna be like, you know, I mean, this game has like a really nice art and visual design, which is sadly not true for the remake. And the sequel is nice, but it's just not as like flashy. Like this game tried to like emulate, or I don't know if emulate is like I mean, this is basically the kind of game that you just pop in once in a while, go do a couple of battles, and then just like, you know, or just like get through the story or half of the story and just like put it away. And it's definitely like a minimalistic kind of game made by a very small team, but or a rather small team, but you know, they put a lot of thought into it, and they try to make something unique from familiar game mechanics, and that's one other aspect of this game that I really do enjoy, is that, you know, you have seen these mechanics like all of them in some shape or form in other games, but the way that they are like, you know, put together, they really create this interesting mix. It's like a fun fact that this game was made, you know, with like, this game is about people being trapped, you know, it was like made with people who like create Sword Art Online games, and Sword Art Online is about people trapped in a virtual world and trying to get out. This game is about people trapped into virtual world and they try to get out. It was localized by Atlas, you know, the ones that made Persona 2, and you know, it probably was a little bit weird that they were tasked to do, you know, localize the game that Shizatami helped go right. But like, and also, you know, it was like published by Sega, who owns the, you know, the Project Diva. Like Hatsune Miku, you know, brand with Pia Pro. So, you know, it's just like this perfect blend of things that just like that created this perfect storm of like a unique game that sadly the remake and the sequel, you know, just made it less unique, to the point it's like not really, it's a far cry from what is once was, you know. I mean, it is, but it's like the good kind of view. Like, it's very easy to, very easy to like pick up and play once you understand the combat system, and that's not really that difficult. The main gimmick is that you counter attacks, and you know, need to pay attention to debuffs and buffs, and all of this is happening in real time, but it also has like a turn system. But like it's a little difficult to explain in words, but you know, once you've seen a couple of fights, you understand how they work and stuff. So I really do think that for this reason alone, I wanted to showcase wanted to showcase this game. Oh yeah, and like you can see that you know, Maria here is like having each like there are like 200 voice lines for Maria, which suggests that she was supposed to be a partner, but that got cut. And then the remake didn't really include that. It included also like kind of like neat, but kind of not really that good at good like additions to the game, and it got all of the interesting dungeons, such as the one that has a lore significance. You know, for the sequels. Did the director care? No, because he didn't want to argue with the publisher, and you know, or just wasn't really like, you know, he just wasn't really sure how the game really should play. He just wanted to make sure that people go and do the story. So like he was fine with doing. I mean, I do, but very rarely these days. But I'm planning to get back to speedrunning more regularly. But it's something that, you know, I do enjoy speedrunning longer games, which is a little bit okay. So Kensuke is out of bounds. Okay, Kensuke. Okay, so that we have in a very interesting position where Kensuke is out of bounds, and if we gonna start to do provoke, then the boss won't be able to reach it, because the attack was so the attack was so like strong that we ended up out of bounds. Kensuke. I didn't see him that this far like up. It usually is like out of bounds, like not far up, but like I guess he just you know, Marie just was like so wow that he just like she just shot him out of bounds. Like it doesn't really matter. I would just like use the provoke strat anyway, just that, you know, like the collision in this game, you know, it really is not like super solid, but it's also for a reason, so that you don't get stuck. I think that like the out of bounds is like unintentional consequence of the fact that you like, you know, the collision is not like too strong. I think possibly is because, you know, this boss has like a very like high velocity attacks, and it basically just shot Kensuke out of bounds, which doesn't really like, you know, bother me. It makes it a little bit easier actually. I am kind of sad that it happened, because I really am very sad when this game like, you know, is breaking like this, because it's a very good game, and it unfortunately did get like a very troubled development, and didn't even get the chance to like be fully polished because of the publisher being, you know, the publisher. So I really am sad about it, is because, you know, you can see a lot of the effort went into this game, and I'm actually really just like, I was hoping this doesn't happen, but you know, at least it's kind of funny, I guess. Like I'm really kind of like disappointed that it happened, really, because I just didn't want people to see the game like this. But I mean, it's kind of like it's a really kind of like a hidden gem of a game. Like I'm gonna try to get Kensuke out of bounds, but yeah, you can see Marie is like trying to get like to out of bounds. I'm gonna try to get like Kensuke out of bounds, like, you know, back in bounds, if I can. Like I just don't want to use Synchro, because Synchro would increase like the boss's HP, but I don't know if I can, because like, you know, like Kensuke is so far up that if like Marie was out of bounds, then then I like, you know, I would have like she would have a mechanism to like get herself back in bounds, but I just really don't know if I can actually get him back in bounds, which again, I'm very sorry everyone. I'm sorry that this happens, like this is unintentional. And I don't like this game any less because of this. Like I said, I feel very sad when something in this game breaks because you know, okay, hold on, can I get you back in bounds? Like if I wasn't in the battle, I would probably be able to go. Okay, can I move? If I increase the bosses, because this move is kind of like, you know, if this move raises the enemy defense instead, because it targets enemy. It's supposed to raise your defense, but because it targets the enemy, then it raises the enemy defense. I would probably fix that move, then you lower the enemy defenses and it would solve all of the issues with the move. So I don't really want to use that, even though it probably would get me back in bounds, because I would get the boss like free. I would get the boss like free, you know, free defense. I'm gonna try to move, but like it's gonna probably be very hard. I might just get Kensuke back in bounds, really, just because I really hate him seeing me like this. You know. Okay, I'm gonna risk this. Boss gets defense, by the way. Okay, Kensuke's back in bounds. Boss got defense, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna do one of these. Okay, can I get you back in bounds? Please, can I get you back in bounds? Yeah, see the shield increased by. I'm really sorry. Need to wait until the shield gets like completely disintegrated. I can just increase the enemy's defense at this point. So. Yeah, the Kensuke is barely in bounds, but now I have to deal with the fact that the move is bugged and it increases enemy defense instead. So yeah, I'm really sorry, everyone. I was worried that it might happen, but I shouldn't have been too close to the wall. Hopefully I can get Kensuke back in bounds. I just really feel super sorry. Gonna go inside. Really, like the collision is sometimes very solid from certain sides, and I don't know if I can do it because I can't really move Kensuke or like having Kensuke be like independent and independently move because I'm in a battle. So I'm very sorry about this. If that happened in the remake, I would be happy because the remake is like really shoddily made and it's actually very like cheaply made. It's not probably the fault of the developers, but the publisher putting too much pressure on them. That was like first big project. So, but yeah. Okay, let's see if I can. Like the worst part is that I can't really get the Kensuke back in bounds. At least I don't know if I can. I shouldn't have him get him close to the corner. Like it's kind of beneficial for me, yes, but I don't know. Like this game has like a really bad reputation from the gaming crowd, and I don't want the game's reputation to be even lower than it already is. Because they didn't like the fact that it had like a lower frame rate and the fact that, you know, it wasn't Persona 5 or Persona 4 or whatever. So I'm not gonna use the Synchro anymore. Hopefully I get Kensuke back in. Yeah, I like the defense. Okay, let me just blast the defense down, otherwise I'm gonna... I mean that I don't know if like have him die would be like, you know, a way to get him back in bounds. Like he's just barely in bounds. I need to lower the. Okay, hopefully I can find a spot that I can like put him out of. I think if that happens, I'm just gonna put him in the middle of something, and hopefully it's gonna like if like Marie here got out of bounds, then it's fine because she can. The pathfinding is rather robust, so they will find their main around like NPCs, but unlike, you know, in the sequel, but or even in the remake, which the pathfinding wasn't improved at all. Hopefully I can like wedge him out of there. And I need to lower the defense of like Marie again, because the skill that I used like if the battle ends, then Kensuke will get back in bounds and just. But yeah. Almost halfway down. Okay. I'm gonna get. Okay. I'm gonna heal with Kensuke. Kensuke is barely. I'm not gonna do that because I would you know just not be in bounds anymore. Again. If only one of the attacks would put Kensuke in bounds. And Kensuke is now further back in bounds, like out of bounds, rather. So I'm so angry. Well, not angry, just disappointed because I didn't want people to see the game like this. Okay, Kensuke, I might let Kensuke die to see if like resurrecting him will be. If resurrecting might be viable. But I don't think he's gonna. I need to heal everyone though. Yeah, Kensuke is dead now, so I need to. Oh god, the bomb radius. I don't know if the radius will cover the whole area or not, but let me just put my defenses up. I don't want to die. Like really not. It's. Do I have the omnidirectional barrier? Yeah, Kensuke is still there, right? I mean, he's gonna get unstuck the moment that the battle ends. Which, fine, I guess. Okay, another call. Do I have the Omni? Oh yeah, it cancels shields. Forgot about this. Well, I don't think I think Kensuke will be safe, but Naruko's gonna just go get completely blasted there. Oh, Naruko survived. Holy. I don't even. Oh gosh. It she survived. Well, that's just bogus. Let me just. Mm. Oh god. Well, I'm dead. Anyway, yeah, I died. It's fine. I don't mind. I just don't really. I just don't really care. I mean, I didn't want, people to see the game like this either, so. Yeah, I'm not gonna do another attempt, it's fine. Yeah, like this boss is really difficult and. Yeah, no, I hope you enjoyed anyway. It is. But you know what, I wanted to showcase the game at its hardest and I did. So yeah, I'm truly sorry what happened during that fight. Okay, yeah, thank you everyone. I'm happy that you that you you know that you saw the game and I was able to finish a run and stuff. Mean, you know what, guys? Like I'm gonna like if I get the time, I'm gonna just have like the prepared, and if I get the time after the second game, then I'm just gonna like beat Maria up, and like you will see the rest of the story after DCE too. And I think that's gonna be fine. At least you will see the rest of the story, and you will see like the ending and stuff. Just gonna do it like on my own time and like showcase you the ending at least. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the best option. You're gonna see the ending, what the what the ending of the story, and and like everything is gonna be good. Like it will be probably like the same until the boss is dead anyway. Just like whittle her down. I got her down to like about half HP, so I'm happy. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Commodore Dino. So yeah, that's gonna be enough for me. So if you want to cut me off, I'm ready for it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's the cutscene whenever you get to the dungeon in the original game from the first time. As you can see that the original game looks a little bit, you know, like the models look just better in my opinion. So yeah, you get this dungeon. You're gonna go inside, and then you get a cutscene. So yeah, this is a cutscene for the bonus dungeon when you go there for the first time. Where are we? This place feels strange. We have no idea what might show up, so be prepared for anything. I think I smell a hot scoop. Whatever it is, let's hurry. And also, the original game has like a color scheme of black and pink. This is Maria Mizuguchi, the super boss of that game. Neither the sequel or the remake have super bosses, so only the original game here has the super boss. So yeah, and like she is very nice for the moment. It's actually like you know, Marie and not wicked. So she's not real. It is only an image of her remains, just how it was in with Mew. Because they were like in the original game and in the remake, there are like conversations you can get with Mew that are like just, you know, memories. It's completely optional, but in the remake you get achievement for it if you get them all. You have to get them in. You have to get them in the one sequential order. So yeah, this is the start of the fight. And I actually cut that fight because that fight is long and like half an hour. So yeah, hey, what did you do? And she has like 3 weapon types, as you can see. Yeah. And this is the end of the fight. Again, I cut that out because it's a pretty long fight. You get a lot of experience for it. And Maria doesn't say anything. Looks like she calmed down. What's up with her? Let's get away before we upset her again. After all this, I couldn't learn anything more about Marie-chan. Naruko-chan, don't concern yourself with the burdens of others. No matter what baggage other people are carrying, you have to keep moving. So yeah, and only by beating Maria, you can leave the dungeon. There are no save points. Sometimes the weapons just don't despawn, as you can see, for whatever reason. So yeah, and you get a reward for it. 2 pieces of equipment. And you can't go backwards, only forward. And once you go through here, you exit the dungeon. What was this place anyway? Just like the other one, it's a place that was created through Wicked's obsession with Mobius, I think. Is that how she avoids the real world? Staying here will kill her, but she stays regardless. Then it seems she chooses to die. But why would she? It's not only her obsession. She must have another reason she won't return. It may have something to do with that very music channel from earlier. There's no point in talking about this. Wicked will stay here. That's right, just that she chooses to never go home. We have chosen that we must return. Yeah, we have to get out of here. Our powers are weakened right now, we can get out. Alright, let's head back to school. There we go. And once you get into the dungeon the second time, then you get a different dialogue. The dialogue doesn't change whenever you go there twice, 3 times or whatever. So yeah. So you just go here. You have to beat the boss before you can leave though, even if you already beaten it. That's the gimmick of the bonus dungeon. So, you know. So, we're back at this shameful place. You have to fight Marichin again if you want to escape her. We have no other choice. Let's hurry towards Wicked. I mean, Mizoguchi-san. And stop looking at me with those eyes. She has like a different dialogue. It doesn't seem like she let us through. She starts acting weird whenever she looks at President. And she didn't do anything to Wicked? Not that I recall. Did I? Doesn't matter what you choose, by the way. The fight will proceed as normal. Hey, enough smaller, she's attacking. And yeah, you have to beat her again to leave the dungeon. So yeah. And once you beat her, she doesn't say anything. So they just gonna nope out of there. She doesn't have any dialogue. And as you can see, some of the weapons were stuck in the wall. And you get the same rewards. The rewards do refresh. So yeah. That's the like second time, and an additional time you get into the bonus dungeon. Again, it's only in the original, the Caligula Effect one for the Vita. That version wasn't ported anywhere, was made by a different developer, and was localized by Atlus.